Hello, babies. We are just gonna get right into it because Amberlynn posted an almost 30-minute long. Uh, she called it Wish podcast, doing like Q&A type material, and wow, just wow. So, hi, I'm your host, your lovely alternative fat host, Ashley, and we're just gonna get on into it. Amberlynn started off strong with she had to mention her new Instagram branding, which is Velvet and Honey, and how the name came about. It was purely aesthetic. It was aesthetically pleasing. Girl, come on, whatever. Anyhow, no one really cares about the name of your damn Instagram. Um, we went on to bashing Becky in the second line of questioning, asking how, I think the question was, how did your ex propose to you? I don't know why that was even a question because we all knew how Becky proposed. We also knew why Becky proposed because Amberlynn wanted to be engaged. Amberlynn gave her the ring that she wanted. Like, we all know. We all been known. Um I think it was just another way for her to bash Becky, you know, um like she hasn't done it enough, and she claims that it's not fair to her to not be able to share past experiences that she's had with other people because it's inauthentic to her character, to her human experiences. Man, she is just a shady bitch, isn't she? I'm sorry. She is just, this is like so petty and so, like, you can tell she's grasping for straws for content. Like, she doesn't know what to film. And this is hilarious coming from somebody that loves to, quote unquote, loves to film. Like, girl, obviously you don't. For one, um, if someone loves to film, they would do more. You don't just sit in front of the camera. You love to hear yourself talk. That's that's what you love to do. It's not it's not loving to film. It's loving to hear yourself talk and loving to look at yourself. You're very vain. Um for someone who has like body image issues, this is not serving it. This is, you are constantly looking at yourself in the viewfinder or in your phone screen while filming these little sit downs. Also, I loved the change of scenery. We're no longer in bed. We are sitting on what was supposed to be the designated space for her to be filming anyhow, that she has like sparsely used. Um, she then goes on to talk about her foster care experience.
Emotional
I don't know.
damage.
I really don't understand why she decided to share this part. I feel like this is something that maybe she should have just kept to herself because a lot of people are going to pick it apart. Also, I mean, it's hard to take anything that she says seriously when everything else has been picked apart for, I think she's just a perpetual liar or habitual liar. Um, she mixes so much of what was the truth with, um, she like overhypes it up. And I don't know. I can't take people like that seriously. Like, if you can't tell me just the direct truth, I can't take it seriously. Also, she acted very smug throughout this entire video. And like, I watched the original. I like skipped through it from her own channel, and then I also watched it from Apathetic Facts because she cut it down to 8 minutes, and we love that. Um, but ugh, it's so like cringy to see how smug she is after her community is sitting here seething because this is the content she puts out. Everything is so half-assed and lazy. And girl, you've had 10 years to perfect this. You've had 10 years on this platform to perfect this. And instead, we're just going to continue to gaslight and troll your audience. I mean, I don't know how much longer this is going to work for you. I can't imagine it's going to be your bread and butter for much longer, but I just don't think it's a good look. She also goes on to mention her once affection and love for Trisha Paytas and how that changed when she saw how she treated her audience and how she treated others. Mama, look in the fucking mirror. You are the same. You're just low budget, but it's the same. You don't have the money that that she has, but it's the same. You really need to look in a mirror. She also goes on to say that Trisha Paytas gets away with everything. No, she doesn't. She is held accountable to an extent. It's just her fan base is so large and has grown with her toxicity to probably be in that same mind frame that she still has a fairly large following and people still follow her because she's a train wreck. You can't hate the game. Of course, she plays the hated part very well. She plays the cringy part very well, but that's how she's made money. You can't say she's dumb in that aspect. But Amberlynn hating on her because she's doing better than her is where I love. Like, this is the main reason Amberlynn doesn't like Trisha. It's not the fact that, Trisha's done horrible things and said horrible things and treated people horribly. It's she gets away with it. That's not fair. So after the Trisha Paytas bit, we get the question about the rumor going around that Amberlynn is possibly trying to sue the city for having fallen on the sidewalk, which I find hilarious. And like, I wouldn't even be able to say that it's out of the realm of possibilities because Amber strikes reaction channels left and right. Whether or not she admits to it or not, it is what it is. But the fact that this college going woman, this so-called Grammarlyn, cannot even pronounce the word sued. Oh my god. Like, it took her so long. It took her so long. And I'm just like, ma'am, where is this education? Where is Grammarlyn? We also have like acrylic nail Lynn moment. Remember the whole her having the false nails and being all sassy. Well, we had a little moment, but without the nails. Where she's talking about the removal of the subreddits that had been addressing her throughout the course of her YouTube career. Saying how she never removed them, that it's a higher power that removed them, because it would take somebody that was in power over that stuff to remove those subreddits. Ma'am, it's not that serious. If a subreddit looks to be doing shady shit, all you have to do is contact Reddit and they'll probably remove it until they investigate. So who knows if she is the one that actually did it or quote unquote wifey, even though we're not supposed to refer to her as wifey anymore, but she is obviously referred to in the title of her video as well as throughout the video. So it's okay for her to claim wifey, but we can't say that it's wifey. Also, to hear her say bullying so many times, the way that she says bullying is so, I don't know, it just scratches that part in my brain that makes me just fucking rage. Like, why do you say it like that? But she goes on to say that those subreddits were bullying and doxing and all this other stuff. And it's like, is it bullying? I mean, yes, some of it probably does verge on the side of bullying, but a lot of it's just bringing your lies and misinformation to light, or just how uneducated you are, or just things that you reveal yourself that don't make any sense. I don't know. It's a love hate with the subreddits. Yes, some of them get kind of neckbeardy, but that's going to be any fan base, honestly. So Amberlynn also goes on to mention that she had told Wifey the story of when she was in high school. Some guy wanted her phone number, so she gave him the Jenny Craig phone number, and she was so thrilled by that. Was all giggly to herself about it, like it was some kind of inside joke. And went on to say that she didn't want to give him her number because he seemed like the kind of guy that wanted any girl's number who had 2 legs and a hole. And then she laughed at that. And it's like, Mama, I know for a fact that your insecure behind would have given him your number. You probably would have flirted with him back in the day because of your insecurity. You're not in a headspace that you are in today. And even this headspace, like, we can see when the cracks start to form. So this is a totally made up story. I don't know why it was even told. No one probably asked about this, but she just felt the need to share it. This is supposed to be a Q&A, not share random facts about yourself. I don't know. I felt like the entirety of that video was really like 2 thumbs down. Like, it was so long for no reason. Like, a lot of the information she's given, we already knew about. The engagement to Becky, we already knew about that. We saw video of it. She recounted just what the video showed and a little bit of behind the scenes, which we already kind of gathered from just how she is. She kind of failed to probably mention that she probably curated everything because she's so starved for that romance that she wants the whole, like, oh, they asked me to marry them, I'm so surprised. When in actuality, Amberlynn was telling her how to do it the whole time. Like, down to, you have to get on one knee, I'll pretend that I'm crying, yada yada blah blah. Like, I don't buy it. I don't buy any of it. This was just a reason for her to go out and talk about herself, which we all know she loves to do. And she's just messy. At the end of the day, Amberlynn Reid is just messy. And she would be one of those girls that I would not trust telling my dog's birth date to. Like, any information you didn't want somebody else to know, don't trust this girl. You do not trust this girl. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you this weekend when we delve into the information that's actually pertinent. Bye!